You allowed a witness to go on for 4 or 5 minutes, change her testimony, knowing full well that neither Senator Cruz nor I could cross-examine her about her perjury.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we can act on your request?
And I think we should have a second round.
Senator Kennedy.
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we can respond to your request?
The ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, I gave you a response to your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm appealing your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows for a roll call. There is no procedure for it that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded to your request.
This is
and I am going to return
I will
to
say I've
Senator
never seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
What you're about to see is one of the most blatant attempts to shut down accountability in a Senate hearing that I've ever witnessed. When tough questions finally hit the table, the entire room shifted, voices raised, rules bent, and Democrats scrambling to protect their own. If you care about transparency and you're tired of watching Washington dodge responsibility, you're going to want to stay with me until the very end. Before we break it all down, hit like and subscribe to Right Focus so you never miss moments the media refuses to show you.
Madam Chair.
Ms. Newman.
Thank you.
I have a point of order, Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Kennedy.
Madam Chair, with respect, you allowed the witness to go at length and to change her testimony without her being subject to cross-examination. Are you going to allow us to have a second round of questioning?
No, Senator Kennedy.
What are you trying to cover up here?
There is no cover-up, and Mr. Padilla, Senator Padilla, you'll be allowed the 30 seconds remaining left
I want
of
to
your time.
appeal the ruling of the chair.
Thank you. I'd like to hear the
I would like to
responses
appeal.
from the two
Madam
witnesses
Chair, I have
remaining.
a point of order. I'd like to appeal the ruling of the chair. You allowed a
Your
witness-
point of order was offered and responded to,
and I appeal the ruling of the chair and call for a roll call vote. You allowed a witness, let me state my case.
Sure.
With respect. You allowed a witness to go on for 4 or 5 minutes, change her testimony, knowing full well that neither Senator Cruz nor I could cross-examine her about her perjury.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we can act on your request?
And I think we
Senator
should
Kennedy.
have a second round.
Senator Kennedy.
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we
I
can
am
respond to your
appealing
request?
the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, I gave you a response to your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm
There
appealing
is-
your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows
I
for
would
a
ask for a
roll
roll
call.
call
There
vote.
is no procedure for it that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded
this is a
to your
cover-up, Madam Chair.
request.
This is an
and I am
embarrassing
going to
cover-up.
return
I will
to
say I've
Senator
never seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
Thank you so much for your request. It has been heard, responded to. Senator Padilla,
not- but
your...
There will be no cross-examination.
If I would like-
The witness shall be
But I
allowed
want
to
to be
lie,
clear,
and
I
no one will ask.
understand your ruling. I think I have the floor.
You
Your
have
ruling
been,
is-
you asked for, was there going to be
Well, I'm
another
raising
round
the
of
second
questions?
point of order. Your
The answer
ruling
is no.
that we can't have a second round, that the chair can allow a witness, after we're finished with cross-examination, go on at length, change her testimony, potentially perjure herself. We're not allowed to cross-examine in a second round of questioning, which we do all the time.
The answer is
And
no,
you tell
Senator
me
Kennedy.
I can't, and you now ask for a roll call vote to appeal your ruling.
Madam
and you
Chair.
say I can't do that.
No, you cannot.
That's
Madam Chair,
ridiculous.
point of
Thank
personal
you.
privilege, please. Madam Chair, point of order.
Senator Hirona.
You know, we have been witness to literally witness badgering, and now badgering of the chair. She has issued her ruling. There is no appeal. Some of us would like to get on with this hearing.
I'm sure you
and
would.
To have to sit here and listen to all of you go off time and time and time again. And I just want to commend this witness, this nominee, for her comportment, because what her comportment says to me is that she is going to be a damn good judge. Can we get on with it, Madam Chair?
So does every Democrat senator want to cover up the facts here? Is any Democrat
so can we
senator interested
return
in the direct
to
contradiction
Senator?
from
We'll
the
be
witness?
returning to Senator
Apparently,
Padilla's
the entire
questioning, or
Democrat
we will
senators that want
adjourn
to cover these up.
today's
You
hearing.
want to adjourn? Go ahead. You can do that.
Go ahead.
Senator Padilla, I
We
want
might
to give
as
you
well.
your 30
You
seconds.
might as
Way
well,
you're gonna run this
because the
Senator Padilla, I
questions
wanna
are
give
going
you
to
your
be,
30
are you
seconds.
more
If you
handsome or
wish, you can
beautiful
yield
or
your
brilliant?
time and we can
And
have
let's
our
avoid the
recap.
Madam
facts.
Chair, what I would like is an opportunity for the two remaining witnesses to respond to my question. And I would really like all members of the committee to pay them the respect they deserve and to let them finish. Ms. Newman.
Thank you, Senator. I do agree with the premise of your question. I did have the opportunity to complete 2 clerkships, one at the Vermont Supreme Court and one at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. When I was at the Second Circuit before Judge Peter Hall, I was his 3rd slate of clerks, at the very beginning of his career. And he discussed then and made it a point to try to attract and hire a very diverse set of law clerks in the broadest sense, geographically diverse, from different schools, many who had had different careers before law school. He felt that that really helped his decision-making process, and I hope, if I'm so fortunate to be confirmed, to do the same.
Thank you. Judge Valenzuela.
Thank you, Senator Padilla. I agree with your statement, and I agree with the comments of my colleagues. The only thing I would add is that I think the mentoring component of that is very important. And that's why for the past, I think 5 years or so, I have served on the California Judges Association's outreach committee. And I've strived through that committee to encourage and inspire the next generation of lawyers.
Thank you to all the nominees for your responses and again for your composure and your dignity. And I will apologize to you for the decorum of some of my colleagues here today. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Senator Padilla. Thank you to our nominees here. If there are further questions that are going to be, would like to be offered, the deadline for submitting those is May 29th. By 5 p.m. Questions for the record will still be due to the nominees by that date and time. The record will likewise remain open until that time to submit letters and similar materials. Everyone, please plan accordingly. With that, this hearing is adjourned.
If you're new here, make sure you hit like and subscribe right now, because what we're about to break down is one of the clearest examples of how far Democrats will go to shut down honest questioning in the halls of power. What we witnessed was John Kennedy and Ted Cruz demanding basic accountability, demanding the right to cross-examine a witness who changed her story mid-hearing, and the Democrats absolutely panicked. The chair shut it down instantly. No second round of questioning. No roll call vote. Just a flat refusal to let the truth come out. And that's exactly why you saw Kennedy push back so hard. He spelled it out, the witness shifted testimony, and Democrats didn't want anyone touching that. Instead of addressing the substance, they tried to scold the Republicans for badgering. That's the classic move when the facts aren't on their side. They lecture about tone, about decorum, anything to avoid the actual issue. Then you had Democrats practically congratulating the nominee for composure as if that somehow excuses refusing scrutiny. They weren't protecting dignity. They were protecting political allies. Meanwhile, Kennedy is sitting there asking the most basic constitutional question in the world: why are you blocking our ability to examine testimony that already changed in real time? The moment that stood out most to me was when Kennedy said he had never seen a chair work so hard to protect a witness. And he was right. This hearing made it painfully obvious that Democrats don't want transparency, they want control. They want obedience. They want silence. And Ted Cruz wasn't having it either. He saw the same thing Kennedy did, a process being manipulated in real time to keep the public from hearing the truth. If Republicans hadn't pushed back, the whole thing would have slid by without anyone noticing. This hearing was not about fairness. It was about Democrats using procedural power to block accountability. And if this is how they behave in a simple committee hearing, imagine what happens when the stakes are even higher. Stick with right focus, because we will keep showing you what they want you to ignore. And if you're tired of the media running interference for the left, then hit like, hit subscribe, and share this video so more people see what actually happened.